Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for every comment, every subscription, every likes. Like, honestly, mwah, this is so much appreciated. I appreciate you so much for being here, showing up for this video. If you are new here, please feel welcomed. Yeah, just feel welcomed here, and let's have a beautiful time together. Um, Yeah, so one of the things I keep thinking about what I want to share, even though it's so far-fetched, and again, but you know what? I tell you the meaning of life. The meaning of life. It will disappoint you, probably, most probably it will disappoint you. It sounds quite disappointing when you hear it, but it's also quite nice once you get your head around it. The meaning of life is to bear witness. To be a witness of life, to be a witness for every second in your life, to be a witness of every thought in your life, to be a witness of every emotion in your life. So if horrible stuff happens to you, give witness to what it means to go through that horrible stuff. If you do something very horrible to somebody or something else, give witness to that. You cannot do wrong in giving witness. And you cannot fuck this up. Like, this is a huge, huge game that we are playing here. And I realized something. The meaning of life, or our job, or what all of this is about, must be something that everything that exists is able to do. Right? Like, it only makes sense. Like, a single-celled organism should be able to do the same thing as much as a human should be able to do the same thing, right? As much as the rocks and anything that exists. And what we all can do, everything, the wind, the water, everything can do exactly that one thing. It is to give witness. And what is a witness? A witness is unconditional love. What is nature? It is unconditional love, like, think about it. An apple tree doesn't give a damn if the person that eats the apple is a serial killer or a saint. It just doesn't care about it. It gives the nurturing of its fruits to everything that wants to have it. Just like that. Just because it loves you. Just because it exists, And this is a very beautiful, beautiful thing. And how did I learn that? Well, the rocks taught me. Rocks are by far the best teachers I've ever had in my life. Rocks taught me what unconditional love actually is. For a rock is the best servant for you to enjoy whatever it is. You can build a house with a rock, or you can use it as a weapon. And the rock will never ever judge you for a second for using it. The only thing a rock wants is to be of service, to give you the ground walking on it, to even pave the ground that you want to walk on, just put it all neatly into order, and you have this amazing ground to walk on, to create a path, whatever you want to do with a rock. A rock is always so happy to serve you, and it's all it actually wants. And this is like just normal rocks. Like, we are not even talking about gemstones and healing rocks, which also would be a nice topic to talk about. But maybe I will talk about that in another video. But yeah, so to everybody who's watching now, just relax. Honestly, just relax. You cannot fuck this up. Just give witness, be the beautiful soul that you are, with all the crap that you have inside, If you are angry, give witness to what it means to be angry, Like, just do all of that. This is all you gotta do. It's just to be a witness. And the better you can give the service of being a witness, the better you can actually heal others. For how I learned it, it was not only the rocks telling me, but they told me in a very specific moment. It was the moment when I realized that when I experience my trauma, that I'm fighting this PTSD forever now, as it feels. I realized something. When there's somebody around just to witness the trauma when it comes up, because, it always comes up. It runs in circles in your system, it always comes up. And most people tend to run away from that. Most people like to ignore that, it's just too much for them. But stop for a moment. When you see somebody having huge and strong, intense emotions, don't take them personally. Just be a witness to it. Just make it okay. Don't try to manipulate that. Don't give any solution to it. Like, you don't have to do anything of that. It's actually not nice to give solutions when somebody has a very strong emotion. Just be there. Be the witness. And if you feel emotions yourself, express them. Express them, for you just show the other person what it means for you to experience being the witness of that horrible emotion that the other person feels, Just make it okay. For the witness is always in the position of giving unconditional love. And trauma only occurs when love failed to do its job. So the only way, honestly, and this is a beautiful thing, like, honestly, I really want to encourage you to experience that, for you have no idea how beautiful the change is when you give witness as an unconditionally recipient to somebody who suffers through a trauma that happened ages ago. Maybe even in a past life or in early childhood or whatever. Just be the witness. There's nothing you need to change. And when you do that, you can watch how the trauma ceases and vanishes forever. I promise you that. And if you do this, honestly, the day of you both will change from something very ugly into something most beautiful. It's a very sacred thing to do. For your healed trauma with love. And that's what I wanted to share today. And I love you very much. Thank you for watching. Please hit all those buttons. It really helps me out to grow. I'm very proud of you. Whoever is watching that still is watching it. I'm pretty sure you have a rough time yourself. So struggle through it. I'm struggling through it. If I can do it, you can do it too, So just have a beautiful time. I love you. And yeah, greetings from Madeira. Mwah, mwah.